I'm really excited to announce that I've launched a YouTube member scheme for the Cycling 366 channel, and it's called TEAM366. So if you would like to join TEAM366, I'll run through some of the benefits and some of the reasons why maybe you should consider it. But before I do, I wanted to explain my reasoning behind why I've launched a YouTube membership scheme. I mentioned at the beginning of this year, when I released my New Year, New Me goals video, I ran through all the goals I wanted to achieve in 2025, that my ultimate goal is to eventually turn this YouTube channel into a career. I absolutely love making these bikepacking films, riding my bike and going all around the world to bring you some amazing adventures. And the main reason I want to do it is because I love it, but equally, I do feel that it would give me and my family a better quality of life. And I don't mean from a monetary perspective. I don't really need lots of money to have a nice life, but what I do want and what I do value is time. Being able to go on my bike and take my children with me on these adventures, and also be around, not having to work 9 to 5 every day in the office and hardly ever be around. I'd like to have the time to spend with them. So that's ultimately why I want to do this. I also said in that video that I feel a bit uncomfortable asking people for money for no reason. I see on a lot of YouTube channels, the first link in their description is buy me a coffee or some other such website where people just give you money for no apparent reason. And I always feel a bit weird about that. I really enjoy making these films, and that's the main reason I make them. So getting some money back in return is a happy bonus. And I do occasionally get donations from fans and things, which is really cool. But instead of offering a buy me a coffee page where you can give me money for nothing, I wanted to offer you something back in return. So that's why I've created this scheme. I'm only offering one tier when it comes to the YouTube membership scheme, and I want to keep it really simple. There are 3 main benefits for you joining. The first one is probably the one I'm most excited about, is that you get to come on a group ride or a bikepacking trip with me throughout the year. I'm going to be running a few different options throughout the year, and it'll be free for you to join because you're a member. No one else will be allowed to join, only people who are members. So if you like the idea of going on a ride with me or going on a bikepacking trip with me, it will be here in the UK, just as a caveat, but feel free to come over if you're an international fan, and you'll be able to ride with me. So hopefully that's something that you would like. Secondly, you will get early access to all of my cinematic bikepacking films. I am making some changes to the cinematic films this year. For the past 4 years, I've been bringing one out every month, at least one, sometimes 2. And at the moment, that is really difficult to do with two and under year olds. So the idea is to reduce the amount of films I make, but make them bigger and better each time, from more exotic locations or just more epic challenges. And as a thank you for being a member, I'll include your name at the end of the video as a special thanks for supporting me to go on these trips. And finally, I want to get your questions answered, so I will be doing exclusive members-only Q&As throughout the year where I get your specific questions in and I do my best to answer them with you on video. One of the challenges I have is I get a lot of emails from people with very specific questions that take a lot of time to actually answer, and I'm getting so many of them now, it's very difficult to reply to them all, as well as Instagram messages, YouTube comments, emails from brands that want to work with me. There's just a lot of admin involved. So occasionally I know I do miss people's emails because there's a lot of questions to answer and I just simply haven't got the time to do it. So in return, if you would like to get loads of specific questions answered about a certain route that I've done or something that you want to do in 2025, consider being a member and I will definitely get back to your question on there. So that's it, that's my membership scheme. Now, I know this isn't going to be right for everybody. Why would you want to give me money if you just like watching my films every now and then? I 100% get that. But if you've been watching me for a while and you really want to support me, that option is there. If you would just like to support me the old-fashioned way, you know what to do. All you need to do is watch the video throughout its entirety, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment and share with your friends. I really appreciate all the support so far, and I'm hoping we get a good few number of people joining TEAM366 so that we can go on a bikepacking trip at some point very soon. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.